Hello and welcome to a quick map run on my Ascendancy character, hardcore Parandas League. I'm playing a duelist. I've gone into the Gladiator Ascendancy tree and I've got the always fortify on passive. I'm playing with the Sunderer and I'm quite liking it so far. It's got nice AoE. My single target isn't really that great. I did have dual strike on there for a bit, but it just, compared to a 5-link Sunder, just didn't seem worth having it as a skill and with links. This is a new Zayna map that she sells, which is a really great addition to this league. I bought a couple of items from Corradio. I don't buy rares from them, I think it's a bit useless, but I bought some uniques. I got the Sunderer and it's linked with added fire, more melee, faster attacks, multi-strike. Got some of the frenzy charges going. And I've got the Astral Protector. It's quite nice just for a bit of added DPS. I don't really put it down a lot, to be honest with you. As you can see, I go through packs quite quickly. It's just single target at the moment. It's just not really too great. I've got a Silver Flask, which gives the onslaught bonus, which I sometimes use on rares and uniques. Just going to the boss here. The Parandas packs, yeah, I do find that I do get a bit of FPS drops on them. I mean, I normally play it on all the max settings and only 60 FPS for everything, but as soon as I come to a Parandas pack, it can sort of drop and you get a bit of lag. Fortunately for me, I had a ghost go into the boss here, which is great because it just gives so much more loot. And he goes down quite quickly. But the main thing that's holding me back with this build at the moment is my weapons. I'm using I got a Jack the Axe because I was experimenting with using some damage over time stuff, some bleeds, tried to put a bit of poison on there as well, but it just didn't really work out. So I was thinking, I might just preferably go for a bit of crit instead. But my one added weapons at the moment, they're not too high. I mean, I can get my DPS up to about 10k with the frenzy charges. But I need better weapons definitely, as with all melee skills. You know, it's really dependent on what weapons you have. It's nice playing this with the Gladiator build with the Fortify always up, because I do really like playing melee in this game. And as soon as they brought out Fortify, which came out in when they released Act 4, it was sort of like a must-have to put on your builds, whether you were putting it with a melee. That's what I used to do, just put it with like Leap Slam or something. But it did sort of become a sort of must-have, and so to have this, it sort of just gives you a bit more freedom to play. I'm quite tanky at the moment. I've got nice life leech, but Jack the Axe has sort of 50% reduced life leech at the moment, which doesn't seem to me, it doesn't affect me too badly at the moment. This is a low level map. I've only been mapping for a day or so. I don't really play that much, but it just sort of it gives me enough of what I need at the moment. I got the granite flask as well, just in case. Sometimes you come into those situations, and I've got the endurance charges, I think, from the vengeance, you know, and stun, more melee damage and endurance charge on stun. I don't have endurance charges up all the time, but yeah, I can get to 3 quite easily. It depends. I mean, if a lot of stuff dies quicker than it would if it would hit me, so but I do get endurance charges, which is just a bit more armor. Main body armor that I'm using at the moment is just a cheap 5-link Crusader armor that I bought. I mean, it'd be nice to have a belly from this, and I keep thinking I'm going to bump in the cardio and he's gonna sell me a belly, but he just hasn't yet. He hasn't actually. All the uniques that he's had, sort of none of them have been for this character, have been for this build. I mean, I've been buying some anyway. I try to play self-found as much as I can, so I pick up quite a lot of stuff, and been buying other uniques from him, which have been sort of helpful if this character dies. I mean, hopefully this character won't die. I'd like to get it to 90, get some better weapons, get some better gear, and then do more of a video explaining more about this build and how it's working at the moment. Mainly with a lot of attack speed. Attack speed seems to be quite a good meta at the moment, but yeah, again, my single target is just, it's not really where it needs to be. So I definitely need to get some better one-handed weapons, just with more physical damage, and maybe try and get some more crit. I don't really know whether to go really crit with this or perhaps something else. I tried to go with bleeds and poison damage over time, but it just didn't really work out, and I don't think it really gets much attack speed. I don't really think it's worth doing. But the crits, you're hitting so much, even if I think that my crit at the moment is maybe 12-13%, which isn't that high, but because you're attacking so much, you can get a lot of the crits in there. So I think that's what I'm eventually going to go do. I've got Herald of the Ash at the moment. I did try and experiment with some curses, but because this Sundra works a lot like Ground Slam, sometimes you can be attacking enemies and they're not in your curse range, and I don't have a lot of intellect, so I can't really get blasphemy that high. I don't have any increased AoE or anything like that, so, and there's all those mobs with, you know, immune to curses, which sort of really makes cursing a bit redundant really. So I decided just to stay with Herald of Ash and Determination as well. That's the other aura I'm using. But there you go, that's this so far. So hopefully as I get the build a bit more, get a bit better gear now, that's all I'm really sort of needing. I'll do a more in-depth guide about it later. But there you go, that's just a quick map for you.